Oh no, if I read this, then this becomes my 10th book. No, I wanted to save that for Exordium. No. Oh well. Oh well. Exordium will just have to become 11th, okay? Cursed Tune. By me. Let's have fun. Okie dokie. Order! Order! The gavel slammed down, but the panicked crowd of stupid townspeople smushed into the courthouse continued their exclamations. There it is again! The bulbous ladies screamed. It called us stupid and my wife fat, said the man with rotting food still in his beard. Now it had been said, the man flushed red as a maiden, and pulled out a dirty hanky to clear out his beard. He's not completely successful, and now turns to his wife, who assures him I'm lying, but I'm not. I can see a bit of apple rotting away in there. That's probably why he smells bad. Shut up, foul demon! The mayor bravely challenged me in a desperate attempt to calm the masses, and the masses seem to believe him for a moment, until I tell them about the shaking of his knees behind the podium. He is just as powerless as the rest of you in this situation, you know. He just sits somewhere different in the hall. I am not shaking, he growls, lying. Gritting his teeth in a growl, he looks around for me, but I am beyond his senses. A farm boy at the back. A farm boy at the... I told you I wasn't sure at the editing, so a farm boy at that jumps to his feet, tattered hat to his chest. Are you God? Poppycock! The old vicar also jumps to his feet, so insulted by the notion that I thought he would rocket through the roof at the force which he just stood. God would not insult as such, he insisted, but the Bible did say something about God's wrath, no? Did the old minister turn a blind eye to God's tough love? No, he snapped, determined. You are a demon, a devil, summoned by the witch we slew. It means vengeance, the bulbous woman crowed. Her eyes sparkled with insecure tears at being called bulbous, because facts were facts. Maybe the woman should control the portion sizes of her own cooking. You see? The vicar seemed to take that as evidence that I was not, in fact, God, but some mean spirit. Then what do we do? How do we get rid of it? Asked the old farmer, seemingly the only one in the room with an iota of intelligence. He smiled at the compliment. See, I can be nice. The vicar scrunched up his nose so much he aged his face by 100 years. He unscrunched quickly, proving that even a man of God is shallow about his appearance. He cleared his throat, about to do his boomy, annoying, preachy voice. He hesitated on it. No idea why. Then, we must pray, he declared, something useless. Some of you are clearly not praying properly, he blamed everyone else, as usual. I will hold a prayer ceremony at the church tomorrow. We will pray to God that he sends an angel to smite this demon and free us from this torment. The entire town will be purified by holy water and incense. The only good thing about what he said was spraying the whole town with water and nice smelling smoke. It would definitely improve the smell of piss, sweat, and feces in the room. Very well, the mayor agreed, because really what else can he do? Everyone report to the church at first light tomorrow. At first light, the town of Stupid did as told, like the good little sheep they were at the church. Oh no, it's back, the woman whined. Concentrate on your praying, the vicar snapped. The pews were lined with them, tall, short, thick, thin, all with hands together and eyes closed in reverence to an imaginary being that didn't exist. I mean, they can at least hear me, but no, they'll look at some strange man in the clouds. Some winced at my musings and others growled. I like it when they don't talk. I just get to talk. I get to tell them how the bulbous woman was sleeping with the mayor. What? Her gross husband shot from his seat and glared at her. It's obviously lying, the vicar snapped. But I wasn't. The fact that Miss Bulbous didn't even seem shocked is evidence, wouldn't you think? She didn't have an immediate reaction like her husband. Wicked demon, stop this! She broke out of her praying also and glared around the room, eventually landing her eyes on her husband. You mustn't believe it, dear. I was simply attempting to keep up my prayer. Please do not be tempted to wrath by its words. She lied to his face and tried to make me out as the bad guy. But then everyone here is pretty good at that. I'm glad that Mr. Grossbeard didn't seem entirely convinced, but like a good sheep, he turned to praying with his wife. It got quiet and boring. The incense at least smelled nice. I was right when I thought this was probably the nicest the town has ever smelled. Oh no! An angel! There were pricks of excitement in the townspeople. Ah! A flaming sword! Oh no! Whatever should I do? Oh no, you should be careful where you swing that, Mr. Angel. You might set the church on fire! Almost as if it was timed, the townspeople started to smell a rather more suffocating brand of smoke. Fire! The farmer with a brain cell called out and started scuttling away. The crowd started screaming and ran after, but the vicar tried to call them back. Don't stop! We nearly have it! God will protect us! He ranted and raved, but God didn't protect the easily set alight wood of the church. On a hot and clear day such as this, the fire spread fast. Many of the townspeople made it out, but the stubborn vicar was trapped by a falling beam. Some of the more foolhardy of the town tried to save him, but had to leave to save their own skin. The stubborn vicar burned with his church. The town stared in disbelief. Could it be that God had forsaken them? That the angel had meant to strike down their church? And that the vicar had been a demon leading them astray? The true target? They would never know. However, the voice they all heard bid them farewell. Please be careful about what you believe in the future. The witch undid her invisibility spell. Then she entered the forest, glancing back and smirking at the flaming inferno of her revenge. The end. So this story came from a Reddit post about let me see if I can find it. So let's see if I can find I've got a link to it. Continue. Let me just... This was it. This is the very specific Reddit prompt that I used. An invisible man enjoys acting as the disembodied narrator voice that pesters most of the townsfolk. So I thought, yeah, witch out for revenge. And that was the idea I came up for this. It was fun. I really enjoyed writing that one, and I actually think it read not that badly. I thought it's something that in my head would work really well as in audio, but I didn't think I could pull it off. But I don't think I did a bad job reading that, actually. But you know what that means? That means we get a... This is my 10th book, technically. Short stories count, this is one. Heck yeah. That was The Cursed Town by me.